Stays, listen, stop scrolling, stop breathing for just 1 second, because what we're about to talk about today has officially set the entire K-pop timeline on fire. Felix, yes, our sunshine, our glowing fairy warrior, has just done it again. Vogue Korea, December 2025 issue. Felix on the cover. And not just any cover. This is the cover that made fans scream into their pillows at 3 a.m., made stylists clutch their pearls, and made non-fans go, "Who is that ethereal blonde guy with freckles?" The internet lost its mind. Stays exploded. X, formerly Twitter, went into survival mode, and the timeline became a battlefield full of, "My ult bias just got ulted by Felix." Am I exaggerating? No, honey, this is just the beginning. This photoshoot is different. This is Felix stepping into a new realm, an aura that's ethereal, cinematic, enchanting, and dangerously beautiful. He looks like the main character of a dark fantasy webtoon who just ascended from the heavens to save the world and destroy everyone's sanity in the process. If Vogue Korea ever wanted to release a Too Beautiful for Humans edition, this would be it. Felix Lee, December 2025. And trust me, you're not ready. Let's dive in. This isn't Felix's first fashion magazine cover, but this is a different league entirely. Vogue Korea chose Felix to close out 2025, the legendary December issue, the final boss of fashion covers. It's not just a photo shoot. It's a statement, a declaration, a full-on evolution. It's Felix saying, yes, I'm soft, yes, I'm strong, yes, I'm beautiful, yes, I'm powerful, and this is only the beginning. When the first photo dropped, Felix with wet blonde hair, freckles glowing, holding a bouquet of wildflowers, fans instantly said, he's giving fairy prince who just escaped a cursed kingdom. Then the shot of him surrounded by lush green leaves. Ex-users said, helping. Why does he look like a sacred forest spirit who guards ancient magic? And the white shirt photo with metal birds flying on the wall? Everyone collectively screamed. He looks like an angel who just broke out of heaven. Then came the black and white short hair shot. People simply collapsed. Stays declared, I was a person, but now I am pure dust. Vogue Korea clearly had a mission. Make Felix look like a divine being. And oh, they delivered. Let's rewind a little bit. Picture the scene. Early November. Rumors started circulating among fashion insiders. Someone from a major boy group will be on Vogue Korea's December cover. Speculation went wild. Is it Idol A? Is it actor B? No one even guessed that Vogue was holding a nuclear bomb. Then, out of nowhere, at 1 a.m. KST, Vogue Korea posted a teaser. Black background, minimalist, just 2 letters. FL. Fandoms instantly combusted. FL? Felix Lee? No way! It better be him or I'm rioting. 7 minutes later, boom, the cover dropped. Felix with shimmering blonde hair, subtle wet texture, soft freckles, and a bouquet of flowers. And the internet all stopped. Trending in minutes. Hashtag Felix versus Vogue Korea. Hashtag Sunshine Felix. Hashtag Felix Cover 2025. Felix, what the hell? A viral TikTok comment said, Felix didn't just serve. He cooked, seasoned, plated, and delivered the whole meal on a golden tray. Honestly? Correct. The vibe wasn't Pretty Idol. It was fantasy movie protagonist. It was legendary prince. It was mythical warrior in disguise. This wasn't fashion. This was world building. Let's analyze each photo and the chaos they caused. The denim jacket flower prince look. Freckles, wet blonde hair, a bouquet of soft roses and wildflowers. Netizens said, this is what happens when Mother Nature creates her favorite child. The vibe was soft, delicate, magical, yet strangely powerful. He looks like an anime hero who can destroy enemies with a single stare, but also picks flowers for you in the morning. TikTok comments, he looks like he's about to avenge his kingdom, but gently. The gray suit forest spirit look. Felix surrounded by heavy green leaves, hair falling softly over his eyes. expressions serene yet haunting. Fans, why does he look like a nature god? The vibe was mystical elegance, ancient magic, guardian spirit energy. The white shirt angel escape look. Simple white shirt, windswept blonde hair, metal birds flying in the background. X was unwell. This looks like a movie poster for a tragic angel romance. He looks like he fled heaven after being too pretty. The black and white short hair look. Short hair, freckles prominent, eyes full of emotion. People said, he looks like the male lead of a dark K-drama. Enemy to lover energy. Honestly, accurate. The black hair plus cactus look, this one shocked everyone. Felix with darker hair, freckles glowing, leaning on a cactus. Netizens said, how does he make a cactus look like soft and romantic? Only Felix can make a cactus look like a fashion accessory. According to Vogue Korea's creative team, the theme of this shoot is nature's duality, beauty, danger, fragility, and strength, embodied in one human. And they chose Felix because he naturally holds both softness and intensity. And it's true. Felix can smile like sunshine, but one serious glance and you feel like you're facing a powerful deity. This photoshoot captured that duality perfectly. This wasn't just art direction. It was storytelling. Fans said the shoot reminded them of Genshin Impact aesthetics, Studio Ghibli fantasy spirits, dark academia romance, Korean mythological folklore, and yes, it's all of the above. And believe it or not, we're just getting started. Why Vogue chose Felix for the final issue of the year, how the fashion industry reacted, global media coverage, and how this photoshoot officially shifted Felix's status in the fashion world. So take a breath, grab water, prepare yourself, because things get even wilder from here. All right, if you survived without fainting, congrats, but brace yourself, because this is where the real fashion industry plot twist begins. You think Felix just posed for pretty pictures? Oh no, honey. This Vogue Korea December 2025 cover triggered a full-on earthquake across the fashion world. Editors, stylists, photographers, and even luxury houses started whispering one word: Felix. Let's go deeper. First, let's answer the big question everyone kept asking. Why Felix? Why December? Why the most prestigious issue of the year? Here's the tea. December is the crown jewel of magazine publishing. It's the issue that defines the tone of the upcoming year. It's the cover brands look at when deciding who represents the future of fashion. So the choice isn't random. It's strategic. It's intentional. According to an insider from the Vogue Korea editorial team, we wanted someone who represents duality, soft yet strong, dreamy yet powerful. Felix naturally embodies that contrast. Another stylist reportedly said, Felix moves like air, but his presence is sharp like a blade. That's a rare combination. And that right there, that's why he was chosen. Felix isn't just an idol. He's a symbol of transformation, aesthetic storytelling, and new age beauty. December 2025 wasn't just a photo shoot. It was Vogue saying, this is the face of next-generation global fashion. Now, let's talk behind the scenes, because oh boy, this photo shoot wasn't easy. It was crafted. A staff member revealed that Felix arrived early, fully prepared, even reviewing conceptual sketches beforehand. Translation, professional king behavior. The atmosphere on set? Reportedly calm but electric. When Felix walked in, everyone stopped. Not joking, people literally paused mid-step. The photographer said, Felix has an aura that draws you in instantly. The camera loves him. During the shoot, Felix tried multiple expressions: soft, fierce, mysterious, and apparently he nailed every single one in seconds. The crew also mentioned he listens carefully, he adjusts delicately, he understands angles like a seasoned model. In other words, Felix wasn't just posing. He was acting, expressing, storytelling. And that is why every shot looks like a movie poster. Here's where things get crazy. Within 24 hours of the cover drop, several fashion editors posted cryptic stories like, "This is what editorial excellence looks like,"
Felix is redefining K-fashion aesthetics. December issue, perfection. Many stylists called it one of the most artistically ambitious idol covers to date. Fashion Talk had a meltdown. Creators started analyzing the color palette, camera angles, and even the symbolic meaning of the cactus shot. One popular fashion critic said, Felix brings a new dimension to beauty. He doesn't just wear concepts, he transforms them into them. Luxury brands noticed too. Rumor has it that after the Vogue cover dropped, multiple high fashion houses started discussing potential collaborations for 2026. Imagine Felix walking Paris Fashion Week again, or becoming the global ambassador of a major house. People already said, Felix is entering his superstar fashion era. And honestly, they're right. Now, let's zoom out. How did international media respond? Spoiler, they went wild. Fashion magazines in Europe wrote, Felix is the breakthrough face of 2025's fashion scene. American outlets commented, his duality challenges traditional beauty standards. Japanese media said, Felix evokes a mythical presence rarely seen in modern fashion editorials. Fans everywhere, from Brazil to France to Thailand, started trending hashtags celebrating the cover. TikTok edits? Insane! There were already thousands within hours. Slow-mo edits, fairycore edits, dark fantasy edits, everything. People captioned them with things like, Felix in his legendary era. He's not human, he's art. Even non-K-pop fans got hooked. Comments like, I don't know who this guy is, but I need to know everything about him. Why does he look like a Ghibli prince? This photo shoot wasn't just successful. It was global cultural impact. Let's go deeper into the meaning behind the visuals. Flowers equal youth and softness. The denim jacket plus flower bouquet expresses Felix's glow and innocence, a reminder that softness is a strength, not a weakness. Forest leaves equal growth and mystery. The green-filled frame represents rebirth, evolution, and hidden depth. Felix becomes a mythical guardian. Birds equal freedom and transformation. The flying metal birds behind him symbolize breaking free from limitations. This is about rising, soaring, ascending. Black and white equals raw emotion. No distractions, no color. Just Felix, real, honest, and powerful. The cactus equals resilience. A cactus survives despite harsh environments. It's tough, beautiful, and quietly strong. Just like Felix. The entire photo shoot reflects a journey, from softness to strength, from nature to fantasy, from boy to legend. It's storytelling in visual form. What makes this shoot special isn't just the visuals, it's the symbolic timing. 2025 has been massive for Stray Kids, and Felix's individual recognition is soaring. He's entering a new era, not just as an idol, but as an icon. Fans say Felix isn't just in his model era, he's in his magnum opus era. That's big. That's next level. This cover cemented Felix as a fashion trendsetter, a beauty icon, a visual powerhouse, a cultural influencer. Many fans believe this is the beginning of a bigger arc, a future where Felix isn't just featured in magazines, but becomes the face of an entire luxury brand. And honestly, it's only a matter of time.
All right, the emotional climax of our journey into Felix's legendary Vogue Korea December 2025 cover. This is the ending scene where everything clicks, where emotions rise, chills hit, and you suddenly realize, oh, this wasn't just a photo shoot. This was history. Because whether you're a longtime stay, a casual K-pop fan, or just someone who saw Felix trending on X and got curious, you can feel it. This moment is different. It's bigger. It's iconic. Let's talk about why. The instant the Vogue cover hit the internet, the fandom erupted. And when I say erupted, I mean global meltdown.
Worldwide screaming, server-crashing levels of chaos. On X, fans were posting things like, "I can't breathe, someone pick me up off the floor." "Why does he look like a fairy prince who wields ancient magic?" "Felix, sir, I have work tomorrow. Please stop." "I looked at the photos for too long and now I'm legally blind." There were memes, so many memes. A viral one said, "Before seeing Felix Vogue cover, human. After seeing Felix Vogue cover, spiritual jellyfish." TikTok was even worse. Edits everywhere. Slow motion clips with fantasy OSTs, whispercore audios, glitter filters, soft focus magical transitions. Someone even made an edit captioned, "POV, Felix just found you lost in an enchanted forest and now your life is a fantasy drama." Like, can you not? The creativity is insane. Fans were also comparing the vibes of the shoot to Genshin Impact archons, Studio Ghibli princes, a K-drama tragic hero, a celestial being banished to Earth, a Renaissance painting that just came to life. Global fans cried. Korean fans screamed. International fans fainted. Even locals who aren't into K-pop were saying, "Who is this guy? Why does he look unreal?" That's power. Now let's talk about Felix himself, the artist, the icon, the evolving legend. Felix has always had a unique presence, soft yet sharp, bright yet dark, cute yet intimidating. But this Vogue cover elevated him into a different realm entirely. Not just idle good looks, not just pretty boy visuals, but iconic, era-defining beauty. A beauty that challenges traditional standards, a beauty that blends masculinity and softness in perfect harmony. A beauty that feels otherworldly, like he doesn't belong to one world, but many. After this photo shoot, fans worldwide collectively agreed, Felix isn't just in his modeling era, he's in his legend era. And the fashion industry took notice too. People started saying, this is the beginning of Felix as a cultural symbol. He's not just representing stray kids, he's representing a shift in global beauty, a new wave of artists who embody emotional storytelling just with their presence. Let's step back and look at the bigger picture. K-pop idols appearing on fashion magazines isn't new, but the way Felix's Vogue cover hit, that's different. It wasn't simply, "Oh, look, another idol on Vogue." It was, "This is editorial art. This is the future of fashion. This is how idols should be photographed." Felix's cover opened new discussions about the blending of fantasy and high fashion, challenging gender norms in visual storytelling, the rise of freckles and natural features in beauty standards, the rise of idols as global art muses, editorials that feel like entire universes. Some media outlets even said, this is one of the strongest examples of a K-pop idol transcending the idol category and entering the realm of high fashion artistry. Meaning what? Felix just raised the bar for everyone. Future Idol magazine covers will be compared to this. Stylists will reference this era. Photographers will study the lighting and tonal balance. This isn't just a cover, it's a blueprint. Now, let's get emotional for a moment. Fans who have followed Felix from pre-debut days know exactly why this cover hit so hard. He wasn't always confident. He wasn't always comfortable in front of the camera. He wasn't always able to express himself the way he can now. But Felix worked. He grew. He evolved. And seeing him now, standing tall on one of the world's biggest fashion platforms, embracing his freckles, embracing his features, embracing his identity, it means everything. To fans, to young people who see themselves in him, to anyone who has ever felt different. One fan wrote, "Seeing Felix shine like this makes me feel like I can shine too." And that, right there, is the true power of this cover. Years from now, when people look back at Felix's career, the Vogue Korea December 2025 cover will be one of the moments, A turning point, a landmark, a cultural milestone, the kind of thing people say, do you remember where you were when Felix's Vogue cover dropped? Because that's the level of impact we're talking about. This isn't temporary hype. This isn't a trend. This is an era. The Vogue Felix era. And as we wrap up this deep dive into Felix's unforgettable Vogue Korea December 2025 photoshoot, there's one thing left to ask. What's next for Felix? Is he heading towards becoming a global ambassador? Will he appear at Paris Fashion Week again? Is he stepping into more editorial masterpieces? Or is this just the beginning of an even bigger fashion revolution? Let me know what you think, because I swear this era feels like the doorway to something enormous. Comment your theories below. Like the video if you also ascended because of Felix's visuals. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next breakdown of K-pop's most iconic moments. And to Felix, our sunshine, our celestial prince, our Vogue legend, thank you for blessing 2025 with visuals that will live in our hearts forever.